Hello there, my name is Nurhayati and I am from Class B. Here, I want to present the issue of tourism in the Komodo National Park. UNESCO acts for development in the Komodo National Park stop. For introduction, the UNESCO World Heritage Committee asks the Indonesian government to stop the construction of tourism infrastructure projects in Komodo National Park. The request is listed in document with the Convention on the Preservation of the Cultural and Natural Heritage of the World. The Komodo National Park has been part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1991 and is located in Labuan Bajo, which is one of the super prioritized destinations announced by Kemenparekraf. The death threats reported have resulted in the outstanding universal value, outstanding infrastructure development in Rinca Island, as well as the construction of a tourist facility on Padar Island without the World Heritage Committee knowledge, which is enclosed is an operational guide. Another threat is the significant growth target of tourism, potential tourism reform to impact local communities' livelihoods, a significant increase in illegal fishing activities, and a number of other management issues. I disagree with the continuing construction of the tourism infrastructure projects at the Komodo National Park until the government revising and recollecting environmental impact assessment to the World Heritage Committee based on operational guidelines and input notes from the International Union for Conservation of Nature. For the first reason, the construction of the tourism infrastructure project at the Komodo National Park reflects a threat to the outstanding universal value, is the great significance of nature and culture, and is a common interest to the present and future part of all mankind. Based on a review of the International Union for Conservation of Nature, the World Heritage Committee asks the government to revise and regather environmental impact assessment based on the operational guidelines and input notes of the International Union for Conservation of Nature. However, the Indonesian government had not collected the revised environmental impact assessment. Thus, the World Heritage Committee has asked the government to temporarily suspend all tourism infrastructure projects in and around potentially impacting locations until environmental impact assessment is collected for review by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. For the second reason, the development of Jurassic Park at Komodo National Park will affect the Komodo habitat, where the Komodo habitat will be increasingly limited. When governments make this strategic region of national tourism listen to put business in the landscape, the Komodo dragon will be vulnerable to the climate crisis. As a conservation area, Rinca Island doesn't need infrastructure like the government thinks, because the construction is going to endanger the Komodo dragon. Even the conservation effort includes three pillars of protection, preservation, and use, and then there is little more to discuss about conservation than protection. For the third reason, something else related to the paradigm of travel on Rinca Island is the fact that local people have been clinging to the natural tourist approach, where all actors or businessmen will have been systematically handed over to corporations and capitalists and restrict small economies. Another worrisome effect of this paradigm shift of tourism is that it overshadows the economy more than its conservatory. For conclusion, Rinca Island infrastructure development has changed the substance and paradigm of natural tourism, where it is feared to make the Komodo dragons feel like they are in a zoo and transform the landscape of the Komodo National Park, which is the ecosystem of all the animals there. Therefore, the government should make a total evaluation of the grand design of the Komodo National Park in UNESCO that warns of the development of ambitious tourist project in the Komodo National Park. And this is for my reference source. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.